What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. It is your boy Danny Bambino, and it is my new puppy on stream, being a little good boy that he is. Yeah, yeah, little buddy. We have not thought of a name for him yet, but he is super cool. He's super chilled out. Such a mellow little dog. Do you see him? You see him, baby? Yeah, he's a cutie pie. I might have to mess with my camera throughout the stream, just because like I can't exactly expect him to sit in one spot. But yeah, he's awesome. He might actually fall asleep. He sleeps a lot, which is good because yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, he's just like the ideal dog, man. But welcome. We are gonna play some Modern tonight. We're gonna chill. We might brew a deck. Yeah, it's the same computer. I'm assuming you mean computer. Yeah, it's the same computer. Let me change this league record. League record. All right. Does he have a blankie? Yeah, he has a blankie. You can't see it though. He's like kind of laying on top of it. Wish I could get a better like little. There we go. It's kind of better. It looks like he's taking a mug shot though. He's like, he's so funny. Like the way he looks. Yeah, you're funny. You're funny looking. It's okay. You're cute. You're very cute. Yeah, everybody loves you already. Yeah. It's weird because like I'm trying to get him like comfy, you know, because he's got his blanket here. Okay. Okay. He's just such a little love bug. He really is. He's so tiny. I don't know if you guys can tell, but he is super small. He's only about 5 pounds. You're not in your camera angle. You're not in your camera angle. Ah. Man gets attacked by dog on stream. Yeah, he's very quiet. All right. Come on. Let's get you wrapped up. Let's get you wrapped up. Let's keep you warm. Eat your little baby. Sorry, guys. Okay, there he is. All right. Yeah, lay down. Lay down. Mama might have to come in and like get you situated for me. Ugh. Okay. He sat in Desiree's lap all day, and that's why he's probably gonna be hard to please tonight, because he's up. I love how he looks at the camera. All right, let's play some Smallpox. Are we gonna win with Smallpox? What is your opinion on Black White Smallpox in the current Modern metagame? Any comments? Stare blankly and look cute if Smallpox is a tier 3 deck. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, he's spoken. Yeah, I'm trying to get you to shut him down. I don't think I'm as comfortable as his mom. Yeah. I don't know if he's exactly distracted or not, but he's here. He's here. I'm sleepy too, buddy. I am sleepy too. It has been a damn week. Alright, let's roll. We won the dice roll. This hand is not amazing. He's just looking down in shame that you're playing Smallpox. That's fair. I think that's fair. Oh my goodness, son, you are just fine. It's because I feel like it's because I don't have like my arm around him. Like he's not like, maybe he feels like he's like not secured. He has to be like wrapped up and like super secure to feel like safe, I guess. Okay. He doesn't even like he doesn't make any noise whatsoever, I feel like. There. You want me to here, I'll even go a step further. How about this? I'll wrap you up in my hoodie. Yeah, how's this? I'll wrap him up in my hoodie. Let me see if I can zip him up. Let's see if two of us can fit in here. How about that? It's like it'll be like a baby cradle. Yeah? Yeah? Ugh, okay. Yeah, is that better? Here. Is that better? I feel like that's better. Put your arm in. He is literally like, I think he's let's see, I think he's 4 weeks old. All right, I'm gonna mulligan this hand. Oh jeez, I shouldn't have mulled. You made me mulligan. This person's got the Karn avatar. Oh my goodness. Is this what it's gonna be like? All right, keep. We're gonna go. He's chewing on my fucking cable. We're gonna go. Like this. We're basically gonna hope. 3 months. Yeah, 3 months old. My opponent's probably just like, what is taking this motherfucker so long? If only they knew. Are we gonna win? Probably not. Oh, it's Ad Nauseam. This is a good draw against Ad Nauseam. I guess I'll take their Lotus Bloom. Hey, that's not very nice. Percy with the cheer.
We all know that the dog boosted your numbers today.
Yeah, abso-fucking-lutely. I'm not even doubting that or disclaiming that. That's 100% true. Oh my god, son. You're killing me. This dog, dude, he is not gonna cooperate. Oh, that's against Toss. That's against Toss. Oh, it's against Toss. Why are you doing this? Oh no. He is such a calm dog, but like, he just like, occasionally he just has his moments, man. Occasionally he just fucking loses his shit. Alright. Come on. Puppy cam is not working. But we might actually win this game on a mold of 4. Which is cool. Okay. Okay, I get it. I know. Are we gonna win just because we're playing against Ad Nauseam? Yeah, he is. Yo, ho, ho, ho. Oh, little silly butt. You silly boy. You silly boy. Okay, there's Phyrexian Unlife. They do have 2 Ad Nauseams in hand. Well, we might be able to ultimate this Liliana in time. Really, to beat Ad Nauseam, all you need is Hand Hate. Hand Hate or... sorry, guys. I just realized we're off the screen a little bit. Sorry. I'm managing a little puppy dog here. No, I think you're fine. I think you're good to go. Yeah, really, to beat Ad Nauseam, all you truly need is, like, Hand Hate. Sorry, I'm getting situated here, guys. Oh my fucking god. Here we go. He's like wiggling around. Dipping out on me. Okay. Back with the Bloodghast. Silly little pup. But if they get to ad nauseum, then we lose. So I need like I need something this turn. That doesn't quite work. We need a third land. That's a dead draw. He's dipping out. I wonder if he'll sleep. Maybe I can like refocus my cam. I'm gonna do this, but like we're not. It's not gonna do anything. I just want to see if my opponent will like scoop or something. But probably not. Okay, they didn't. Alright, well, they're gonna win next turn. We almost got there on a mull to 4. Ain't that right, buddy? Did we almost get there on a mull to 4? Yeah. We almost did it. We did rip like land after land after land. Oh my goodness, what? Oh, you never cry. You never cry. He's crying because his mom. Yeah, is it because mama? Yeah, is it because mama? Where's mama at? Where's mama? Where's mama? Oh, center of attention. Natural star. So we lose this game, right? You silly boy. You silly boy. Might have to actually get his mama to come get him because he's crying. Desiree, he loves Desiree, guys. Like he is so obsessed with her. Like he's such a sweet boy, but like she is definitely already his mom for sure. But I think what they end up doing is they just draw their entire deck and we just basically like no matter what we pick with basically we have to give them the option of like no, it doesn't matter, right? Because no matter what we pick, they win, right? Like we can go unlife, 2 lands. Well, they have to keep the unlife or they lose. So we can go like either unlife or yeah. Unlife or 5 lands basically. And they have to keep the unlife. Are you a little baby? Are you a little baby? Oh. Oh, are you a little baby? He lets out these tiny little like cries, like it's so funny. Sleight of hand. Oh, pitiful boy. Oh. So if we draw a, there's a few draws that win us the game here. I know. I know. I know. It's Mama's in the shower, buddy. He's such a cute dog. I promise I'm not abusing him, guys. He just misses Desiree because she spends all the time with him while she's at work, working from home. So he's just being a little crybaby right now for her, which is so damn cute. Like, he literally loves her so much. Alright. Vindicate. Let's see. Vindicate wins. Smallpox doesn't quite get there, but it's close. And I don't know if I don't think Thoughtseize wins. We need like Vindicate, or I think Vindicate or Smallpox is fine. What? Vindicate. They have Pact of Negation? They do. We're actually kind of fucked either way, right? We just ripped lands for, I mean, goddamn, we ripped lands for like fucking ever. I'm not gonna show them Flagstones of Trocare because I just don't want them to. I mean, they probably know we play Smallpox because that's like literally the name of this deck, but like, wait a second. Did they play the wrong land? Well, it didn't matter. God damn, they gave us like every opportunity to win that game. Well, no, because that's right. We had an extra turn because they, well, no. Ross's Oracle is a scry too. Look at the top two. They could have played it that turn, but it's fine. I know, Sean. I know. You're so pitiful. He's such a baby. What are they doing? I don't understand what they're doing. Like, we were so close to winning that game. We can hit him for 3 and then swing for 2, but that's it. I don't think of like what the best line here is, but I just don't really think there is one. Easy, buddy, easy. Easy, boy. Yeah, we can only do 9. I know. Where's Mama? Where is she? Where is her? You're such a sweet boy. You're too sweet for your own good. I'm pretty sure my opponent could have won like 10 turns ago. But I don't know. Maybe they're just like sitting there with Angel's Grace, like, well, my opponent can't kill me, so. Sorry, guys, the contacts dried up for a second there. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Let's see. Yeah, we were just gonna rip lands for like ever. The Vindicate was too deep there. Okay, so we don't need Cling to Dust. Void Mirror's like kind of okay. Basically any hand hate is good. Brutality's fine. We don't necessarily need like Stony Silence is pretty good against them, actually. Damn is bad. Prismatic ending is okay. You sweet baby. You sweet baby. You sweet baby. Yeah. Desiree will come get him in a second so he can go to his mama. Because he loves his mom very much. I know. I know. Okay. Oh, hang on one second. Hang on, guys. We're gonna go, give him to his mama. Let's take out one sword. And I think, yeah, this only counters the Lotus. I think we're fine here. It doesn't counter anything else. Except for Pact of Negation, I guess. It does counter Pact of Negation. That's good. Maybe we bring it in for Lotus and Pact. But hang on, guys. We'll be right back. Let's go.
Senator, welcome to our microphone.
Is there anything of yours that we could keep as a memento of this visit?
Okay.
Take California.
I could let him free, bro. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll let him run around. I'll let him run between us and. I'm gonna trust you. I'm going to trust you, which is probably against my better judgment. But we'll figure it out. Okay. Alright, so he's gonna run around. And there he is. Okay. So we're gonna there we go. Sorry guys. Hanging with the dog. Okay. Alright, yes. Basically any hand with like hand hate and stuff, I'm about. I should win this game with enough hand hate. Oh wait, God, I was watching the dog. Surely we need swamps though, right? We'll draw one though. I hope, because otherwise this hand's pretty medium. I actually need Urborg. What you doing, buddy? Well, I guess we have 2 flagstones, so it's really not that bad. You're fine, baby. Come on. There we go, baby. Good draw. Okay, so I think we take Mentad Prism here. Yeah. I actually played Ad Nauseam for quite a while. I used to be a big fan of the deck back when like it was like pretty good. But ever since they banned Simian Spirit Guide, the deck got like much worse, which is kind of sad because like it was sort of a it wasn't like egregious, right? Like this deck was never the target when Simian Spirit Guide got banned. What's up, buddy? What's up, boy? We're gonna get this, and then we'll go Vindicate on this. Yeah, baby. He's around. He's somewhere. Yeah. Alright, we'll play like Lily this turn, I think. Alright. Discard the Bloodghast, of course. Yeah, this has got this is probably kind of a really bad matchup for Ad Nauseam, I would assume. Probably play Soren this turn. Gosh, I don't know why my... There we go. Man. There we go. Okay, so play Soren, right? Just to get that out there. You have to make sure that they don't like just suddenly go off. Pentad Prism, we can remove that. Good draw, good draw. Go. Let's go here. Put them in top deck mode. They're gonna spoils in response. They're just gonna... I don't know what they named, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, kind of like the same thing. I mean, I could bring in Void Mirrors, but I don't think it's super necessary. After this league, because I had to finish this league up. After this league, we will we'll play some. Well, I want to do like kind of like a brew. I had like a brew like kind of floating around in my mind that I wanted to try out. So I'm gonna try that, and then after that we'll go from there. I think here I just pitched the Bloodghast. Good, no Leyline. Okay. I was about to say Leyline kind of wrecks this hand, but that's about it. I'm gonna remove the Pentad Prism. Yeah, I'll take it. They'll probably play a Thassa's Oracle here. I mean, you might as well. Through another prismatic ending. Well, I guess I just thought these. Hey, buddy. Hey, dope Bubba. There we go. Do we vindicate a land here? Probably. Ad Nauseam doesn't really need a ton of lands to go off. They just need like Intad Prisms and Lotus and stuff like that. So it's not, this isn't like a foolproof way to win or anything like that. I will have to probably remove one of these Thassa's Oracles just to kind of slow down the clock a little bit. But other than that, I mean, I think I got this one. Okay, that's a good draw, actually. We will have to get rid of one of our prismatic endings, but we were probably going to do that anyway. So... yeah, I gotta imagine this is a pretty fucked up matchup. We're gonna need a new pointer. Yeah, I thought about that as well, Percy. For sure, we're gonna need it. The little buddy, he's running around. Yeah, that's my little buddy. Alright, we're gonna get Triome. Just in case they play an Unlife or something. Drew a Lotus Bloom, which is pretty decent. I'd say if you were looking for a draw there, it would probably start with Lotus Bloom. I don't know where he's running around at. There's another Flagstone, which is not what we needed. I'll go ahead and pass the turn. Just in case we draw like Liliana or something. I need something to like throw away. That's not prismatic ending. All right, opponent might actually get there. If we blank on enough draws, then they might actually be able to stabilize. I've won some pretty crazy games with Ad Nauseam. There we go. It's a really good draw. Keep in mind, I can get rid of this Lotus Bloom with prismatic ending, so it's not the end of the world. Probably attacking Lily there. Yeah, I agree. Agree with that. Hits are like back-to-back ley lines. Jeez. That's rough. Alright, next turn we probably minus. Just to get that Thassa's Oracle off the battlefield and stop bothering me. There's a dog. Alright, they have 5 mana. Ad nauseum's not a terrible draw. Meanwhile, I'm just fucking Mr. Lands over here, just ripping them. Too bad Soren doesn't have like an ultimate or anything that matters. But I get it, that's like the whole fucking point. Old Dirty Bastard's probably not good for this this screen. Yeah. Much as I love that song. Oh my. How many fucking lands, dude? I guess eventually I will ultimate Liliana, but like I said, they could draw Ad Nauseam and they could like potentially win the game. Like if they decide to just go for it, they could cast Ad Nauseam. They're at 19 life, so like they could cast Ad Nauseam and like draw a bunch of cards, and like they could run into a spoils of the vault or something like that, plus Ad Nauseam or something, and then like just get there. I've done shit like that before. Alright. Alright, Dak. I don't know how many lands in a row that is, but that's a lot. That's enough. Alright, that's the Lotus Whim. I mean, that's basically, might as well have just been a land. This is where like companions really come in handy. If so many Pentad Prisms. For so much mana, I should say. I figured I was gonna draw that, honestly. This is like one of those like Liliana ults that like isn't even worth doing, because it's like they just have so much mana. Okay, now maybe it is. So what if we like ulted and gave them the option between like their lands and like the Pentad Prisms, like, but we like made it more appealing for them to take the prisms. Nah, let's just I want to keep the Liliana out. Let's just do this. They might actually cast an Ad Nauseam here. Oh, Spell Pierce. Okay. Okay, so now, now we just ult Liliana next turn, basically. I was actually hoping I would draw Stony Silence because that makes like a lot of this stuff not matter. Like now they only have 5 lands to play with, basically. They pretty much just split their lands in half. City of Brass is like their best land that they have. Yeah, we'll just go for that. Is he digging? I can hear him. Holy fuck, dude. Like, do I even fucking play win cons in my goddamn deck? What is going on? Luckily, I just don't. The slimmest of margins. Like, I just don't think we can really lose this game. And that's gonna help a lot. I don't even care to tap like correctly here. I mean, you might as well have cast the Angel's Grace, right? But I know they don't really care. I might as well have played that, but... Alright. Yeah, you might as well have cast the Angel's Grace there so that Turok doesn't get a +1/+1 counter, but it's fine. Yeah, ad nauseum, just not gonna cut it. Even against our worst draws where we like just didn't draw a single fucking threat as not ad nauseum, is just like the thing that got me to stop playing ad nauseum, and this was back when it was like good, right? Was like ad nauseum just folds so hard to hand hate. That's why that deck since the beginning of time has had to play 4 Ley Lines of Sanctity in the sideboard. And let me tell you, as a person who's experienced with that deck, will probably say the same thing. If you are playing against a deck that is playing a bunch of hand hate, like, you know, the Lurrus decks and stuff like that, the green black X decks and stuff, mulligan to fucking like 4 to find that Ley Line of Sanctity and thank me later. You can't let them. You cannot let them rip your hand apart. You can't. If you're playing against Burn, that's a pretty bad matchup too, but you might be able to get there. All right. I was thinking about like I know that I'm like so famous for brewing like such bad decks. Maybe infamous is the right word, but I wanted to try like this, like I had this idea bouncing around for like a mono black modern deck now that like some of the better cards are out. And Voidwalker is like a really big reason. Actually, I tell you what, hold on. Got an idea. I already have one. What the fuck was I thinking there? Yeah, a long time ago, I like almost 5-0'd with a deck like this. And I was pretty hyped on it. I think actually this was the version that I almost 5-0'd with. Phyrexian fucking Obliterator. God damn, dude, what a time to be alive. This was fun. I was really hyped on Smuggler's Copter too. Smuggler's Copter with like Relentless Dead, and I think it wasn't until after that I decided to add the Blood Gas. But yeah, so let's go in the tank here. Is Grey Merchant of Asphodel like playable in Modern? Probably not, right? I even was like thinking to myself, like, what if there was like a world in which like Grey Merchant was good and like Yorion was like playable in that? I mean, you would have to be like mono black splashing blue or splashing white. Yeah. I think these guys are vampires. It's pretty, I mean, maybe there's something there. Vampires, Vampire, the new Sorin. There's a lot of new vampires being printed. I don't know. Probably just bad. I don't think Gravecrawler is really where I want to be at. But I don't know. I'm just thinking of like the best. Like, so we have to think. I wanted to be like aggro, I guess. And if you're gonna be aggro, like we need like a good one drop basically. Maybe even a few good one drops. Like Thoughtseize is definitely a possibility. There's always like Asmo decks, which I don't think that's like the direction that I really want to go. But that is the thing. Especially because like I don't know. Cabal Coffers is like really good. Definitely want to go Cabal Coffers. And like 4 Urborgs. Cabal Coffers, Urborgs, I don't know how many fetches that I will play, but we'll see. Car's so good, but you have to have Urborg out to make it like really worthwhile. But it's gonna help us cast like Phyrexian Obliterator and shit. I also love like the card Arena. See, this is what you get for like, this is your reward for playing way too much fucking Magic. You know that cards like this exist. And what you do is you play Arena with Phyrexian Obliterator, and you make your Phyrexian Obliterator fight a creature your opponent controls, and you automatically win the game. But the thing is, it's so mana intensive to do so that oftentimes in Modern it's just a stupid card. But with 4 Urborgs, it's actually probably worth playing. Like at least one of them. I don't know. It might be bad. We'll see. We will see. Okay, so back to our 1-drop creature. There's Cabal Therapist, which never really saw any play. But like, I was always interested to see if that card... I forget what it even does. I know it's a Cabal Therapy on a stick, but... I don't know if it's like worth playing. Champion of the Parish is cool. I mean, I didn't want to be like a zombie deck, but like, you know, it's a really good art too. Okay, so huh? Create a treasure token. Target creature is supposed to also if mana was that's okay. Card is legal in Modern? What the fuck? I did not know that. Yeah, man. I don't know like how tired. I mean, I'm already like pretty tired. I don't know how up I will be. But I'll definitely hit you up. This card I wanted to be good, but it's just not right. So let's see. It's showing me all these like fucking flipped cards and stuff. Human. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you may sacrifice a creature. When you do, choose a non-land card name, then target player reveals, discards all cards of that name. No one has ever been able to get this card to work in Modern. It's very niche because, like, it sort of doesn't go with any deck. It's very specific. But it's like the only way you're casting Cabal Therapy in Modern. And I'll be honest, like with some of the amulet decks and stuff like that, this card is kind of like a house. Like the fact that you can get them to discard Karoo lands is like a pretty goddamn big deal. I don't know. I tell you what, like I'm gonna compile all of my old sideboard, like just maybes, you know what I mean? We're gonna put it in here so I remember like where my mind was at when I made this deck originally, because it's been so long. But then like I'm gonna put some maybes in here, like maybe Champion of the Parish if we go like super all in on zombies. There's of course Death Shadow. This card is interesting. I don't know if it's good or not, but this is such a cool card. You give this to your opponent, and like there were some like really stupid brews around it. It's such a fun one, but it's bad. Okay, so non-token creature an opponent controls will die. Exile instead. Huh. Okay. Dipper? Kinda cool. This is the card that looks like Big Era. Merlin. Yeah, we're getting into the realm of like bad cards down here. Like these are like cards that I, you know, obviously are not modern playable, but I'm just messing around, like seeing like what all is, you know, out there. These are obviously just promos, but cool art on that other card. Too bad it's just not very good. There's also that that one card, Magus of the Bridge, which is pretty good. If we could get like some sort of like sacrifice theme going, like Magus of the Bridge wouldn't be too bad. But I just don't think that I don't think that would be, it's just not better than like the Jund sacrifice deck, right? Like that deck is kind of like the reigning champion of like good sacrifice decks. And you would think the Bloodghast would be a zombie, right? What if we did try to like make it like pretty much zombie themed? What would that look like? So like zombie. The zombie lord is like just obviously worse than the like. I love how like spirits gets like a 2-mana lord, merfolk gets a 2-mana lord, humans gets a 2-mana lord, and zombies they're like no, absolutely the fuck not. This card's new. Yeah, it destroys a fucking planeswalker when it comes into play and exploits. Like, that's pretty dope. You may pay 3 any number of times. When you do, I had a zombie deck that I was like messing around with. What did it look like? It was this. But this was back when like wow, Tidal Scholar. Ooh boy. Lord of the Undead. What, hold on. I'm just curious here. Can we look at sets? Let's do standard. Let's see what zombies are in standard right now, like the new ones, that is. We know Champion of the Perished. This guy's pretty cool. When a creature dealt damage by white this turn, create a 2/2 black zombie token. But nothing like stands out to me as like, oh my god, zombies could definitely be a thing in modern. Oh, just kind of bad. I know blue black is like kind of like a. Yeah, there's this guy. There's this, which is kind of like a zombie lord. But I don't think it's really doable. I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking mono black could be a thing, but maybe not, you know? Or maybe I'm approaching it like all wrong. Maybe like let's see. If we did like some like Lurrus value nonsense. The problem with playing Lurrus as a companion in mono black is the fact that the stipulation is you obviously you play, you know, the permanents 2 or less. It sort of like defeats the purpose because now you can't play Phyrexian Obliterator and Geralf's Messenger, which are just like so obviously huge payoff. How do you spell fucking bridge, dude? Alright, back to the bridge. Yeah. Why isn't this card a goddamn zombie? I mean, look at it. Anyway. I don't know. Yeah, it's like it's almost there, but it's just not quite right. Like I don't want to spend too much time. I mean, I've already spent a shit ton of time just kind of looking at this, but like I just don't think it's like really quite possible yet to make like a mono black devotion deck in modern. Nor do I think it will really ever be possible. But it's a cool thought, you know. I don't know. I've done it before and it just was like it was okay back then. Now it would probably be even more polarizing because modern is like much more centered around like a lot of cards like Ragavan, you know, like so like Ragavan, Loris, like the companions basically. So like I feel like it would be much worse than it was. What was I gonna look up? Saw this really cool Collected Company deck a few weeks back, and I really wanted to take a look at it again and maybe even try it out. I've been wanting to try it out, but I haven't had a chance to really get into some games with it. But okay, what? Am I tripping? Yeah. Why is it not? What? I didn't even hear him. Okay, so and my search result isn't coming up on Goldfish, and I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just looking up cards. Let's see. Draw user submitted decks. It's really weird. There was a Magus of the Bridge deck that like 5-0'd not too long ago, and I just wanted to to see the deck again, and now I can't find it. It's really strange. It was definitely in Modern. Sir Golgari Elves, Abzan. Abzan? No. Gilead Company is a deck that I haven't even thought about, like, in forever. Yeah, it's like a collected company deck that plays like a bunch of sacrifice and stuff like that. Rally the ancestors and all that jazz. It's pretty fun looking anyway, but I can't find it anymore, of course, now that I'm trying to look for it on stream. It really sucks. I think that would have been really fun to try out. Let's see. I just tried some crazy ass jank. This is some fucking wild ass shit right here. Pirates of Invention, Simian Spirit Guide. Like, you could just play like whatever terrible deck you wanted with Simian Spirit Guide and like just hope that you would get an absurd start that would catapult you into like a free win. I mean, this deck was just like terrible, but like it kind of worked. Played Electro Dominance, so you could cast Crashing Footballs for 2. This was back when, like, you know, that was like the thing to do. Oh, there's another deck I wanted to mess with too. So this deck was like one that my friend and I used to play like for fun, and it's like pretty bad, but I think that like it I don't know, like it could work, but like it's probably still bad. But I think like using the shell for like the Omnath decks would be decent. So basically, like, you have a 2-card combo in the form of Doubling Season and Jace, but also like Doubling Season is just like absurd with like the Planeswalkers. The problem is Doubling Season costs fucking 5 mana, which in Modern is like, you don't cast spells that cost 5 mana. But all jokes aside, I mean, it was just not really playable, I guess. But I won a lot of games with this deck. I mean, it did do its thing. Basically, Doubling Season plus Jace allows you to ultimate Jace. And you just play their strongest cards, essentially. You do this, you go and get your own Jace, and you basically do this 4 times, and you get 4 of their strongest cards, and it pretty much means you win the game. It's not always a win, obviously, but most of the time in Modern it is a win. What's this guy's name? There's a new card that does stuff with Planeswalkers, right? Yeah, this guy. Puts it into your hand though. That's the problem. Is it puts it into your hand. It doesn't put it on a battlefield. But it is a neat card, and one that wasn't out when I built this deck. And this deck is essentially 5 colors. I mean, but it's really 4. It's like everything except for black. You just get away with casting Nicol Bolas because Oath of Nissa and Utopia Sprawl. Like, this is a deck where, like, you really have to think about your Utopia Sprawls. Let's see. Let us see here. So decks, popular decks in the metagame. We are going to look at the 5-color Omnath decks. Okay, this one's by Stormcrow. They are playing 27 lands. Only 2 Omnaths. But we're going with a different angle, like, really entirely. Oh, they're playing fucking Scape Shift and Bring to Light in this bitch. Let's go, dude. Good for you. Dryad? Hold up. This deck's kind of sick. I kind of love this. I'm just a sucker for Bring to Light Scape Shift, man. Shit's really cool. That's really a dope deck. I don't know why they're playing a 1 of Valky. Are they... Oh, they do have Bring to Light, so I guess they can cast it. It seems a little odd, but I mean, I'm sure they have a good reason for it. This is a very well-made deck. Okay, so they're not the only ones who are doing this. There's other people who are doing this too. Okay. But they're frequently 5-0ing with this deck. And so are a bunch of other people. Is this just what this deck does? Am I stupid? Oh no, okay. So there's 2 different versions of it. I see. And they're just playing the 5-color like Scape Shift version. That's cool, man. That's cool. It trips me out that people can get away with like not playing like any 1-drops now. I mean, they're kind of playing 1-drops in the form of Prismatic Ending, but they're just like, no, like I'm just playing fucking 4 fucking Solitudes. Like, come at me, bro. Shit is wild, bro. It is wild. Oh, these people are playing Kahira as their... Okay. What's Oarsman playing? I know they're... There's some very interesting decks. I did not know there were so many iterations. I'm glad I looked this up. There are a lot of iterations of Omnath. Like, there's a bunch of different versions of this deck, and that's really cool. I did not know that. I feel like this deck actually could have played Bring to Light, and perhaps, I don't know if that was something that, you know, my friend and I thought about when we made this deck, but like, I certainly could see playing, I certainly could see playing Bring to Light in a deck like this, especially because you have so many different like targets. I feel like looking at this 5-color Omnath deck, it's almost like I am just looking at a better version of what I'm trying to do. In a weird roundabout way. As much as I hate to admit that, it's like it's pretty true. I felt like this card was underrated as fuck, bro. Like this card was super dope in this deck. It was really cool. Hold on. Let's go back. I just want to play this for fun, and like we'll just wrap up the stream and stuff. But yeah, this deck was really fun. It was cool. So these guys are playing 5-color Blink. They're playing 28 lands. Interesting mana base here. I'm gonna sort of emulate some of their card choices here, and I'm just gonna see where that kind of gets me in terms of like final mana base here. So they go Arid Mesa. Oh, I'm gonna have to reset my filters. Yeah, that's right. Arid Mesa. We're fixing the mana base here of this deck. So we go Arid Mesa. We go Breeding Pool. This is gonna kind of look crazy, but I'm literally just copying someone else's mana base, and then I'm gonna adjust it if I need to. Flooded Strands. I spell flood. Flooded Strands. Solid Fountain. Kitcher Triome. Actually, they play a few of the Triomes, so let's do like this. Let's go this, and they play Kitcher Triome, Katria. I can't pronounce that shit. Katria Triome, and then they play Rogren Triome. So the Rug one, and they play the Jeskai one. Reflecting Pool. Makes sense. They play Sacred Foundry. And I'm about to get into where their deck differs from mine. So they are playing, they are playing Snow-Covered Lands, but they're not playing Coatls or anything like that. Which I feel like Coatl with Yorion is pretty good. But maybe I'm tripping. I like that art. I guess I should just type in like snow covered, right? So they go like snow covered island. Yeah, the snow-covered lands, they go off on snow-covered lands. Whoever draws these, like, who draws this shit? I don't know who that is, but they did a really good job. So we gotta get mountains. Young Park. I know who that is. Plains. Okay, so Steam Vents. Okay, Steam Vents. Stomping Ground. Garden, and then they play like two other types of fetches. This is now a Yorion pile. We need 4 Ren and 6. You know what's funny? How much is this deck? 1,000 ticks. You know, my loyalties don't actually cover this. I'm not covered under my warranty here. No, I mean, like, I don't think I can actually afford to rent this deck on stream, but like, we'll see. Narset's cool. What if we only played 1 doubling season and we played like 4 Bring to Lights? Is that crazy? And like we cut down on the Nicol Bolas. I don't know. It's probably decent. Definitely need 4 Teferis. AKA the best planeswalker ever fucking printed. Three, 4. They play Omnath, of course, because we're copying like 4-color blank. There's Solitude, which is, you know, good, obviously. Why did I play 2 Nicol Bolas? I think I'm gonna cut 1. You know, we're playing Arbor Elf, which is, you know, obviously not what they do. They play like, they don't play the ramp. They play like Abundant Growths and stuff. They're basically going for value. We're going for like speed to cast our like combo essentially. We need 12 more cards. What are new planeswalkers that got printed here in the new set? I'll just go to standard and see like what the new guys are. And we actually want planeswalkers that can ultimate, because like we can actually use their ultimate right away in a lot of cases. Not in this case, obviously. But like this one, for example, get an emblem with the, you may cast a legendary spell from your hand, from your graveyard, or from that's actually decent. But all cards, and then create a 1/1 spirit token. But the pluses aren't very too good. It's not bad. I don't think we play Luca. Oh, this one's new. Can I please see this plane? God, I hate Moto. Okay. You do some pretty spicy stuff with this deck. Oh, this is cool. Very commander level card. But it's at the beginning of the upkeep, which is like kind of meh, you know? Like it gives your opponent like time to like just answer it, which kind of sucks. The new Arlen chord. What does she do? Oh, like dungeon related. I'm liking the new Kaya. She's pretty cool. But I don't think it's worth playing. This one is good though.
And look at the sweet prize I won.
Oh shit, D-Pizzle, what up? Thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the stream. We were just working on some brewing. Just playing some modern. Messing with some brews. Just trying some stuff out. I think I'm just gonna play like, I don't know, I think I just play like Omnath, you know? I know it's not necessarily on theme with our deck or anything like that. Obviously, we're very like leaning towards like the Planeswalkers, but I think we play like Omnath, maybe like some removal. Like so we nice. I played against your Boxbrew earlier. Oh no, don't worry about it. Deep Pizzle. No, I appreciate it. Yeah. I was just kind of messing around with it. It wasn't really like my brew. I mean, it was essentially Evart's brew. Aspiring Spike's brew. And then I just like main decked the Vindicates because I'm just a total complete degenerate for destroying people's lands. But appreciate the games, yeah. And no worries on the playing slow part. You have your clock, I have mine. You can use it however you want. So let's see. I'm trying to think. So we probably want some prismatic endings in this bad boy, right? We need that. We need prismatic endings. So let's get that in here. The prismatic endings in here. And we probably want like some combination of like lightning bolts and or solitudes. Lightning bolts or solitudes. There's also fury, which I don't think it'd be much easier to get solitude in here because we definitely are playing more white cards than red. So I think solitude probably earns a slot, especially in the Yorion brews, and I think this card is so good. It honestly, it's okay. So it's bad, but it's like good in the right spots. Like having a one-sided Thalia as a static effect, like is actually pretty good, and you can cast it on turn 2 a lot of times in this deck. But it might just be cute. I don't know. You know. All right. So let's see. I'm I'm looking at like some of the other decks. So yeah, like Solitude's probably gonna be a must here. Some of these decks are playing Ragavan. What a bunch of degens. We could play Ragavan, honestly. We could cut the we could totally cut the Arbor Elves and just play Ragavan. Oath of Nissa just helps me cast my shit, but it really isn't like a huge deal. But Yorion is pretty cool with Oath of Nissa. I don't know, I'm inclined to leave it in. It also grabs Solitude, which is cool. This deck is like this is like Omnat, like this is like 5-color blink if you want to give your opponent a chance to win. Like that's all this shit is, man. We're gonna have fun with it. Trying to think of like any other planeswalkers. Like, do you guys know like any planeswalkers that maybe like are like, Dan, you gotta include this shit in this deck? Like, I feel like I'm not missing any, but I don't know. There was a point in time where people main decked this card, and it could be kind of nasty. People do fuck up and misplay against this in a similar vein as Narset because they just forget about the static effect that they can't search. They forget it's like a Shadow of Doubt on a stick. I don't know, guys. I'm thinking this is like a complete product. Minus these Dovins. I don't know if I want to play like less of them or more, or I can't play more of them obviously, but like if I want to play something else. Like I could see playing like a couple of bolts over Dovin, maybe. Or 12 1-drops. Five minutes of Fairy is cool too. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is cool. I'm gonna let's see, what are these people playing in their fucking sideboards? We definitely need endurance. Like that's kind of a must, right? We need endurance. Need endurance. There's also like some people are playing Aether Gust, Veil of Summer. Veil of Summer's not bad. Let's see. So endurance. But we also have the Ashioks. There's that, and we also have this too. So we have like quite a bit of like graveyard hate. So we don't need a ton, but we definitely need like some early graveyard hate for sure. The paths. I mean, honestly, what's in our deck? Path is probably not needed anymore because of Prismatic Ending. So I could see like going down path, maybe going up. We could definitely cut these rest in pieces now, I think. So that like the Veil of Summers. I definitely spelled that fucking wrong. What the hell is wrong with me? Veil of Summer. could see going up a couple Veil of Summers. I could see playing like, what is Aether Gust for? Is that for, because I'm thinking about like the Rhinos matchup. Man, these people are hardcore on these Aether Gusts. Like, everyone's playing like fucking 4 of them bitches. Like, I must be missing something here. Is there like a deck that just absolutely wrecks this one? Or like the Omnath decks in general? Red or green? Red or green? Is it for like the mirror maybe? Let's play. I'm thinking like, so there's Veil of Summer, which obviously is cool and all, but we're a Planeswalker deck, but I can't think of any Planeswalkers that like I'm just missing out on here. Maybe I just go 4-ups because I can't think of anything and just go from there. I don't get wrecked by Blood Moon, so I'm not really too worried about that. When in doubt, just go like 2 cards here, 2 cards there. I don't, you know, just trying to like figure it out here as I go, I guess. There's like, this person was playing like a fucking meddling mage, like cool, I guess, you know, you can blink it and rename something. I mean, that's neat. Don't know if it's totally needed. See a lot of people playing Helixes, so maybe that's a card to consider for the burn matchup. Is there a Planeswalker that's good against burn? Not really, right? We'll throw in like a couple of Lightning Helixes. You know, just trying to add like some extra removal here, and then we need like one more card. Maybe, well, we have Veil of Summer. Maybe it's just like another Veil. Because that can stop like the control matchup from countering us. It stops, you know, black-based Lurrus decks from eating up our hand. Kind of like a multi-layered. It has a lot of collateral, I guess you can say. Hits multiple decks. Yeah, I think this is reasonable. Probably bad. But you know, every good deck started out as like a brew at one point, right? Something important to think about. Not every deck, you know, just went right off the rip. Absolutely perfect. 100%. Didn't need to change anything. So who knows, right? This has been something that's just been in my collection for a while. I brewed it a long time ago, and it was super fun. We knew it was bad, but it was like, it was one of those decks where you just don't really care, right? Because you're getting to play with all these Planeswalkers that you just never play with, right? We're gonna call this Yorion Friends, because it's Super Friends, but it's Yorion. And we don't play Ragavan, so I don't think it's gonna max out my mana traders. It is a little upsetting that when you... I love mana traders, it's awesome. It is a little upsetting that when you don't use mana traders for a while, you lose all of your rewards. I had a ton because I had just been a customer with Mana Traders for so long. And unfortunately, after not, using Magic Online and using Mana Traders for a while, I inevitably lost all of my rewards that I had. But that's okay. If that's their policy, that's their policy. I'm not at liberty to debate if that's good or not. Okay, so I'm looking at my Yorion list. That's 92 cards. What am I missing here? 25 lands. We're missing 3 lands. Snow-covered plains, snow-covered mountain, snow-covered island, the 2 forests. Okay. Three wooded foothills, 3 windswept heaths, temple garden, stomping grounds, steam vents, sacred foundry, collecting pool, triome. They're missing the 3 flooded strands. That's what it is. Don't you wish fetch lands were $6 in real life? That would be really cool. Alright. Cards are coming this way. We'll jam a couple games with a stack and see how we feel, and then we'll just kind of wrap things up. Man, this has been a long week. We went and got the puppy. The puppy is so fucking cute. He's like he just melts me. That dog, that little 5-pound dog has more power over me than he can ever truly understand. But he's so cute, and yeah, we love him to death. I mean, he's awesome. So glad he got him. But yeah, it did obviously put a toll on us because we had to go get him, which I don't regret at all. But then, like, of course, I'm working this week, and then I'm working through the weekend, of course, and it's just been a crazy week. Anyway, like, I'm gonna tell you guys, like, when I go to lay down next Friday, I'm gonna be out. Like, fucking out. Of course, I say that, and I always end up, like, sleep depriving myself anyway. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go to sleep super early tonight, and then I just fucking get absolutely wrecked. Speaking of which, I gotta be up at, like, 3:45 or, like, 4 or something like that. Oh, it's dumb. Alright, let's get this a little right now. I'm just kidding. Why are you running? Last walk, playa. You're next, puppy. Yeah, this is the last time you walk. He does. Baby, when you were gone, he was like crying like a little baby. Like, if you watch the VODs, he was like getting like anxious, I think, because you were in the shower and he's waiting.
Shower, you know what I mean?
No, I think he like is like imprinted on you. He is fine with me. Like, he's like comfortable with me and happy. But I think after a while, he's like, okay, where's mom? Yeah, I thought about that too. Yeah, I'm just glad he's not scared of men, because I know some dogs are, understandably. Right. Yeah, he's super cool. Okay, so we're playing against Luristot deck and we're on the play. Do you call it Bagheera Koya? Yeah, Brother Beach. Alright, so if they play Ragavan this turn, we just kill it. If they, you know, Thoughtseize us, is what it is. Targets us. What are you doing, sweet little buddy? Sweet little Bubba. I know, look at him. He's so cute. You are so cute, buddy. Boy.
Are you able to?
Hmm?
Are you able?
I can.
Oh, whoa, whoa. I want him to pee
He's
before
so,
I get.
he's so, oh, so little. What should I play, huh? Solitude, target my own elf. That's not a good play. Not a good line. Go home, puppy. You're drunk. They don't know about the solitude. Oh no. Well, that's potentially bad. Yeah. Yeah. Why'd you put my lands at the bottom of my deck, man? Hmm? Hopefully they just dash in Ragavan this turn. Oh, it must be Death Shadow. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so do we just exile? Do we do Teferi here? I think we do Omnath. Did your mama? Oh, thank God. That's your little baby. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the good luck. Yeah. Yeah. It appears to be Grixis Death Shadow. Pretty standard of them. I think we should be pretty favored against Grixis Death Shadow. I don't think they can beat the value of like a 4-color blink deck. This is where this kind of deck really shines. Now it looks like they're gonna bolt our Arbor Elf. I'm okay with. Oh. Yeah, he's waiting on his mama. He's super cute. It is a lot harder to draw cards off of Ice Fang Coatl now that Arkham's Astrolabe is illegal. It's a totally different ball game. It's making me rethink having this card in my deck. Yeah. This is all I want in life. Is just play Magic and hold my dog.
So cute.
He's like my little rat. Dogs? I'm just playing. That we get them for free. We get them issued to us, but there's a limit. There's a limit. Otherwise, you have to buy them. I think they're like, I don't know how much the fleeces are. I want to say by themselves, they're probably like, yeah, they're probably like $40 or so.
Well, if you find one.
Okay. Big Yoshi. Nazis. Our hand's pretty good against a Death Shadow. I mean, all things considered. Out the hatch. Out the hatch. I just realized Solitude's a fucked up card against Death Shadow. I'm glad that never happened to me while I was playing Death Shadow. I'm banking on drawing a prismatic or whatever it's called, the prismatic spell to get rid of this. Okay, that's not it. I figured they'd attack me. Apparently this does open up the realm of possibilities for them, because they can, you know, do quite a few things. Just didn't want them to, and maybe I take the hit there, you know, maybe that's a little bit of a disciplinary thing. Yeah, we figured there would be a Death Shadow, maybe two. Yep. There's a prismatic ending. They bounce this Death Shadow. We kind of have to. Cool thing is we'll be able to cast this Yorion or Chandra next turn. Probably Chandra, I'd guess. I wonder if they'll bolt our Narset here. I think it's a lightning bolt, and I think they're thinking about whether or not they should bolt our Chandra. They should save it. They could potentially bolt themselves if that line ever came up. They could also bolt it in response to a Yorion trigger. Well, that's unfortunate. Gets rid of Chandra. Plays the Death Shadow. Has one card in hand. I shouldn't have fetched. That was a mistake. Doubling Season is interesting. Can't really afford to resolve that yet, but nice to have. I might dress down here, I don't know. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Coming at me, bro. Remember when they used to play TBR? They have exactly lethal if they have another dress down. But if they don't have another dress down, I don't know. I don't know how I'm beating. I don't know how I'm beating this anyway, to be honest, unless I draw another Teferi. If I draw another Tef, then I'm in a pretty good shape. Solitude works as well. Or, yeah, there's a few draws. I'm gonna block. We are gonna fetch. Or wait, no, we won't fetch because we can draw Omnath. That's right, that's right. I need to have a little bit more understanding of that. Okay. Mismatching Doubling Season. Alright, opponent. Don't kill me. They probably have dress down in hand, so I'm assuming I'm dead. Laura's cast dress down. Yeah. Okay.
You believe in fate? No. Why not? Because I don't like the idea that I'm not in control of my life. I know exactly what you mean.
Dovin's not bad against them. It's not terrible anyway. I could probably afford to cut a Doubling Season. Ashiok's pretty goddamn good against them. Yeah, I would like to bring in the Veils. I would like to bring in the Ashioks. I thought you were playing Control. No. 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 Why would I play something that could potentially win a game of Magic? Don't do that around here. Maybe we do cut the Dovins in this. I mean, I don't know. A couple seems fine, right? I know it's like a hodgepodge of cards right there, but like, I don't know. I feel like we should have a pretty decent matchup here. I'll keep this. Ice Fang Coatl's got to go though. I didn't realize how bad this card got. Titan Shift isn't a control deck though, Sam. So checkmate. I'm just playing. I do love Titan Shift. You know why I love Titan Shift? You don't have to think. It's not a thinking man's deck. You know what I mean? Like it's just you just run the fastest route every time. And that was back when Field of the Dead was prevalent. Man, they're just throwing these. They must have another Thoughtseize or Inquisition in their hand. Yeah, huh? Oh. Give it a couple of turns and we can play Hammer then. No, like, I know Hammer's good. But it's like, I can't force myself to play the best deck, you know, even though like Murktide's the best deck, I think. I have thought about playing Amulet though. Yeah, I think here comes the Thoughtseize. Like we suspected when they milled these two. I expected a Thoughtseize or an Inquisition. But obviously we kept Veil of Summer for a reason. That says each opponent, so it's not really doing anything for me. I pitched this Breeding Pool. This might be kind of awkward because I have to get the plains and I have to get a, well, never mind. I have two forests actually, but then I won't have white, so I have to think about this. Getting a plains or a forest. Yeah, I like getting the forest, I think. We're gonna draw a card anyway. Potentially draw two cards. Not thinking man's deck, how fast do I win? What happens if I get X, Y, or Z? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see that. Interesting draw. There it is. Um, have to be careful not to get, killed. I am getting pretty low. Well, like old Infect, yeah. Well, old Infect actually was like pretty difficult to play. I feel like anyway. Like I think that deck didn't get a lot of credit for what it was doing. I mean, you had to be like pretty good at like reading your opponent's hand and also like pretty patient as well. I feel like a lot of people assume that old Infect was just like you play Glistener Elf, you just pump it. If your opponent's got it, they got it, right? But a lot of times that's not the case. Good Infect players, I feel like, were always the most patient, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It was hard to play. Especially, there were matchups that were easy. Like, if you played against, like, fucking Tron or something like that, like, okay, like, you can reasonably navigate through that matchup with relative ease. But, like, if you played against, like, fucking Jeskai Control or some shit, like, yeah, it was pretty hard. It wasn't easy. Do I want to just play Doubling Season? Nah, probably not. Just mill them for everything. You guys are about to witness the power of Dovin right here. Although I will say, Deviling Season is such a dead card. It's so hard to play. We'll get there. Watch them fetch. Watch them do it. They're gonna do it. They might not, but I feel like they're gonna do it. I don't want to get too low, so I'm gonna discard Doubling Season here. Yes, dude, I told you they were gonna do it. I told you they were gonna do it. Everybody always fucks this up. Everybody always does it. Same thing with Narset. I told y'all. Hell yeah, brother. That's the combo right there, though. I'll take the top pile. Oh, okay.
Causing ruckus in the rucker. I'm a beast going straight for the juggler. Like King Kong stepping on what's among us. Scraping y'all off with the feet like fungus. Bricks on the backboard. Then I hit him with the sham cause he asked for it. Crisscross make him jump, Mac Daddy make ya. Then it's all wet just like a lake.
Alright, we're almost there.
Like Dennis Rodman, you die here. I'm greater than kids and he's our savior. I can't help it, I'm a violator. You sleep, nigga sweet like now or later. Tell me what you wanted now or later. Send them on the one way to hell in the elevator.
Really, all I'm learning here is that I should be playing 4-color Blink. That's what I'm learning by playing this deck, but it is fun. Okay.
See the kids on the gates. My opponent staring at my face. Finna put them in
Oh, not my Ashiok, no.
race. Can't keep up with my pace. Finna make a movie, this is lying game.
Should have minused.
Put that nigga on his brakes. Don't
Silly me.
you better have faith.
Yeah.
Maze play. Pee-wee
Sometimes it's just better to play the better deck, right?
turban when I'm up in the game. I snap like a serpent. I am a
Whatever they have, they try to cast an instant or sorcery just now because of Dokkan.
in the rises. You know Harlem is the live. Legacies are born. Welcome to Harlem. Coffee roses with the thorns. Welcome to Harlem. Come see where stars are born. Welcome to Harlem.
What do we want to do here? We want to give her white, I guess. Plus here. Put this in our hand and let's do that 4-color deck's one of the best thing you could be doing. Yeah. Well, it especially looks good here, right? When your opponent's trying to play like Grixis or whatever, because like you're just never beating the value of like Bant essentially with a Thoughtseize Inquisition U deck. Like I'm gonna 1-for-1 you and then try to beat you with like Lurrus by getting value off of Mishra's Bauble. Like they're never gonna beat you know, what do you call it? Green white. This feels pretty good though. Can I draw an Omnath, please? Okay. Well, what's that, baby? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Unironically, the best card in my deck is the new card. That's like the only card that's shared with the new deck. But it's all good. We've established that that deck is better than this one. It's fine. It's the problem is doubling season is just too much goddamn mana. Which is what I said in the beginning. Can't beat that with a bat. Bye, Dovin. So what, we 2-for-1 them by casting Solitude? Seems pretty decent. Yikes, fam. Yeah, I figured that was gonna... The shame concede was gonna come shortly after that one. Dovin was pretty good that match. They couldn't handle that. I do like the Planeswalker package though. Pretty cool. Especially with Yorion. Like maybe what we should just be doing is just playing like a Planeswalker value deck and not trying to play like doubling season to win. But I don't know. Who knows, you know. Alright, looks like we're gonna lose our Kaya here. This Ragavan, but it is what it is. What are they doing? Wait time? By Ashiok. And the Squaddle's probably gonna eat an Unholy Fire or whatever the fucking shit's called, and then they'll just exile the top card, won't be able to cast it, and then like they'll cantrip or something, and then pass, and we have this backup. Cool. Bless you, babe. What are they trying to do? They've tapped this Steam Vents like 10 times. Okay, red. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get our Ice Fang Coatl destroyed. All right, here comes the Unholy Fire or whatever the fuck. Interesting draw. Oh, you bastard. It's not worth it. I mean, maybe it is. They probably don't have a lot of cards in hand, actually, or a lot of sorry, a lot of spells in hand. I don't know. It just seems not worth it. Yeah, I agree, fam. I would just save it. Is that the dog digging again? Like, you now have permission. No one's gonna care now. That was a good draw. They get to play Lurrus next turn, and they get to recast their Ragavan. It's kind of annoying. Depending on where they go with this Ragavan, depends on where I cast this Prismatic Ending. They go upstairs with it, then I think I cast Prismatic Ending. They go both to Barry. I'll just kill the Channeler. Have a lot of lands. Kind of flooding a little bit for Death Shadow. I say I think the main debate here is about sequence, like how they want to cast their spells, what sequence or whatever. They're going up top here. I think they just want to get the card. I want to see what they get here. That's, I mean, decent. Not nothing. That's a pretty good draw. Might as well just do this now. Before they get any value out of it. Oh well. They might be able to kill Jace here. I don't know if they have another land actually. I don't know how many more lands they fucking play. Well, I guess they got it, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we need Oath of Nissa to make that one happen. So let's just do this, I guess. Close one. Damn. I guess it could have been worse. On a Death Shadow. That's fine. We can bounce that back to their hand and draw a card. Might have found a bolt. Could also bounce Oath of Nissa to our hand. I think we have to do this. We'll see. Yeah. I mean, I thought about exiling my own graveyard at one point, but I didn't do it, so that is a thing. Alright, I'm dead to bolt. Fortunately, that's I think anyway. I mean, I don't know. I would probably, like, if I were to run it back, I would probably just play like 4-color nonsense or whatever, you know. I just feel like it's probably just better in a lot of ways. But, you know, it was fun. I don't know if Icefang Coatl is, like, playable in current modern. You're just probably better off playing Ragavan in, like, almost every instance. And also, Doubling Season is just, like, not playable in anything. But, like, mainly, like, as a 3-of, too. Like, it's just not. At least with Ragavan, like, you ramp and stuff like that, so there's that. Like, if I were to run it back, exactly the same archetype, I would probably do something like this can probably just go because it's just cute. Like, you don't actually need it. Chandra's cool. Could see moving her to the side. I don't know if this is playable or not. Like, it's obviously strictly worse than Bolt in most cases, but like, it's not instant speed, which does hurt. But it's pretty good with Yorion. And also provides you with some like inevitability. Could be bad though. You honestly don't even have to play Doubling Season. If you don't play Doubling Season, you definitely cut like some of the Jaces, because the Jaces are only there because of the Doubling Season. The other 4-color decks play. On like Ephemerates and shit. Fury, which is obviously very good. Wandering Mind, which is very interesting. Top 6 cards of your library, you may have a non-creature, non-landing card from among them. Yeah. Pretty decent with Yorion for sure. They're playing like 2 Unholy Heat, 2 Force of Negations. Maybe go down to like 2 Doubling Seasons. I don't know. It might just be like win more, you know? You might not even need it. I guess he's playing like 1 Oath of Chandra. And like... maybe like, maybe like 2 Lightning Bolts. Because we're not playing Unholy Heat, right? We don't have artifacts. Yeah. Something like this. Actually, maybe it's just Fury. Nah. We don't have enough red cards to support that. Well. $14. Something like that. Bolts might be unnecessary, but could also see running like a couple of Force of Negations. But yeah, this maintains like the high Planeswalker count, keeps the combo, and yeah. Oh, now I know what the fuck, man. Now I know what that Planeswalker was for. The fucking Nicol Bolas. That's not how you spell that shit. What the fuck? He's because when he enters the battlefield, you minus him and you win. So it's important for this combo. Yeah, I forgot about that. Like maybe cut a lightning bolt for Nicol Bolas. Otherwise, like, you don't necessarily win when you ultimate Jace. Like, you ultimate Jace and it's like a Squadron Hawk. You go and get another Jace and you get a card out of their deck, and you repeat that process until you get all of the legendaries off their battlefield, and then you get your Nicol Bolas and you -8 and win. So he's sort of he's the ending to your combo. Yeah, I think his deck is better with Ragavan for sure. I don't know if Lightning Bolt's better than Oath of Chandra. I do think that you do need some instant speed spells though. Ragavan, opposing Ragavans are just too goddamn good. But yeah, anyway guys, I am over my time anyway. I'm exhausted. I have to wake up like super early tomorrow, but thank y'all so much for watching. It was super fun. Sorry you guys didn't get to see the puppy too much, but here is Tito. Here he is. Hey, Bucky. Say hey. Say hey. I love you, my son. I love you, handsome boy. He's so good. He's been doing really good. He's hissed at him a few times. He's batted at him. And the puppy's doing very well with him. But honestly, like, I couldn't ask for more from a cat. I mean, he is, like, being very patient for the most part. He's never really been a dog before. So, you know, seeing him interact and stuff like that is, like, I'm like a proud father, you know? Like, I have to teach him, like, sternly. But I'm proud that he is patient with the dog. They're gonna be best friends. They stare at each other and like they're just trying to figure each other out. It's really funny. It's great. But anyway guys, thank you so much. Hope you guys really enjoy your weekend. I will be fucking working, so I won't see you guys, but Monday, yeah, we're gonna come in hot for the next week. More streams, probably more modern, and then once I can actually like catch a breath and like, you know, relax a little bit, I want to start brainstorming up like new things. But if you guys have any suggestions, obviously feel free to head on over to the Discord. I'm pretty sure I post the link like absolutely everywhere, so I won't spam you guys with it. But if you need it, let me know. And you can always just DM me as well if you have any ideas, or like if you want to see something, you know, specific, like in a stream. Like if you want to see me play a certain deck, I definitely take those recommendations. Or if you're like, hey, this game's fucking dope, you should try it, send me that too. You know, I'm always willing to play different games and stuff like that. So thank you guys. Have a great night. Have a great weekend, and be safe.